my name is Rachel, and today I'm going to tell you about some of my most anticipated releases for this fall. So for the purpose of this video, I'm considering fall to be the months of September, October, and November. So in no particular order inside the month, I'm going to go through some books that I'm excited for. So we're going to start with September. First one in September that I'm excited for is A Merry Little Meet Cute by Julie Murphy and Sierra Simone. All I know about this is it's going to be a cute plus-size romance set around the holidays, and it should be coming out on September 20th. Next up is the sequel to Amari and the Night Brothers. This one's called Amari and the Great Game, and this is set to come out on August 30th. So basically September, but I am super excited for this. I finally read Amari and the Night Brothers and it was fantastic. So I'm super excited for this. And if you love like a magical school setting, this will be for you. Next up we have Gallow Hill by Darcy Coates. This is coming out on September 6th, and I believe this is about like a generational home that ends up having a curse. I think that every time people live there, something bad happens, and now this last girl, her parents have passed, so the house now belongs to her, and she has to move back and decide what to do with it, I believe. And it looks really spooky. Next up, out on September 6th, is The Chaos Machine, the inside story of how social media rewired our minds and our world by Max Fisher. As social media continues to play a bigger and bigger part in all of our lives, including mine, I think it's just interesting to read how social media is really affecting us. So that way, at least we can try to like stave off some of the awful side effects because I feel like I'm never going to give up social media completely, but I would like to know what I'm getting myself into, if that makes sense. So again, that's coming out on the 6th. I'm excited for that one. Ooh, another one that I'm so excited for. It's coming out September 23rd, and that is a new comic by Sarah Anderson. This one's called Cryptid Club. Have no idea what it's about. Obviously some cryptids, I don't know, but I don't care. It's Sarah Anderson, and I'm gonna read it, and I guarantee I'm gonna love it. Next up is what I'm reading right now. I got an advanced copy of it, and I'm reading it as I go through all my lunch breaks at work, and that is MARPLE, 12 New Mysteries, and some of the authors include Lee Bardugo, Alyssa Cole, Lucy Foley, Karen M. McManus, Ruth Ware, etc. And I don't remember how many stories are in there. Oh, 12. It's in the subtitle. But yeah, they're basically our modern day mystery writers take on a Miss Marple mystery, and it's been pretty fun so far. I have to say that I'd only read, I think, one Marple book before by actually by Agatha Christie, and I did not care for it so much. So this is kind of making me want to try again and give the original Miss Marple another chance. But yes, I'm really excited for this one. It's coming out for everyone on September 13th. Another one that's highly anticipated, I don't know anybody who is not excited for this one, and that is The Weight of Blood by Tiffany D. Jackson. This is supposed to be very like Carrie-esque, prom, drama, scary stuff, all that. And again, it's coming out on September 6th. This next one, you are probably it's not even on your radar unless you have children or you work in an elementary school. And that is the new Mo Willems Pigeon book, and it is The Pigeon Will Ride the Roller Coaster. I'm super excited. The kids absolutely love Pigeon. We always read Pigeon Has to Go to School, and we always read Don't Let the Pigeon Drive the Bus. Like, we read that every year at the beginning of the year. So having a new one to introduce them to is going to be just the most fun. I don't think they know it's coming out because I don't think I told them. So I'm super excited, and that's coming out September 6th. Another one that I'm really excited for that will be coming out September 6th is Off With Her Head, 3,000 Years of Demonizing Women in Power by Eleanor Herman. I mean, this one got me at the heading, but I do think it's going to be a very interesting look back. Obviously, this is a phenomenon that's been going on literally since the beginning of time, so this will be a very fun one to get into. Another super fun one that I'm excited about, and I just kind of randomly found this one while I was searching new books, that's Go Here Instead, The Alternative Travel List by DK Eyewitness. I cannot say whether this is going to be like a children's book or not, because DK Eyewitness, I feel like usually does children's books, but maybe not. I mean, maybe they do, because it looks like there's some like adult travel books here, so I don't know. I would think it would be adult since it's about travel, but either way, I don't care. I really want to read this one. I think it's going to be great, and DK Eyewitness is just such a fantastic, like, production all the time. Every book they put out is just quality, so I'm very, very excited about this one. Next up is another one that I'm super excited about. I have not read this author yet, but like everything that she puts out, I really want to read, and that is Gail Jarrow, I believe is how you pronounce it. It's American Murderer, the Parasite That Haunted the South, and the cover is like literally terrifying. I don't know what the parasite is. I've been trying to like kind of scroll through this and I'm like, do I really want to know? But I don't know if it's a specific parasite. Let's see. I think it might be hookworm. Oh gosh, yeah. I want to read it, but now I'm like, I don't know. That worms? No. But she writes like books right up my alley. I like dark, creepy history. So like just like this basically. So yes, this one comes out September 1st. The next one is The House of Hunger by Alexis Henderson. I heard such great things about the Year of the Witching that this is very much on my radar, and I love this cover. It's coming out September 27th, and I think this might have to do with vampires, although I don't know that because it says she is she's raised in the slums where the desperate longing leaves. She spots a peculiar listing in the newspaper seeking a blood maid, and in the picture like her neck is bleeding, so has to be vampires, right? But yeah, I love the cover. I've heard great things about the Witching Year, so I'm on board for this one. Next up is one that I just randomly stumbled onto the other day, and I'm reading it solely based on the author. It's called We Spread by Ian Reid. It comes out September 27th. He's the author of I'm Thinking of Ending Things, which was such a weird brain twisty book that I'm very excited for this one. I did not even read what it's about. Like, I don't care. I just want to read another book by Ian Reid and see if it's as creepy. It already has a 4.2, so apparently it's pretty good. Another one that I just randomly stumbled onto the other day is The Gathering Dark, an anthology of folk horror, and this is edited by Tori Bovalino and I think several contributing authors, and it's coming out September 6th. The cover looks great. I love the idea of some folk horror, and I don't know what this is targeted at. I'm assuming kids, because I am seeing this is by Page Street Kids, young adult fantasy, so probably like middle school age, maybe high school age. We'll see when we get into it, but it looks fantastic. Now switching over to October, this is going to be one of my most anticipated releases of the fall, and that is the third book in the Tita Rosie's Kitchen mystery series. It's called Blackmail and Babinka, I think, by Mia Piedmon and Sala. I'm super excited. I love the first one, which was Arsenic and Adobo, and I just read the second one a couple of weeks ago and really like that one as well. I just love the characters in the series, and I am so into the cozy mysteries right now. This one will be coming out October 4th, and I'm so pumped. Already have a pre-order. Next is one called Hester by Lori Lico Albanese, and this is coming out also on October 4th, and this is supposed to be, I think, a retelling of The Scarlet Letter. It says a vivid reimagining of the woman who inspired Hester Prynne, the tragic heroine of The Scarlet Letter, and a journey into the enduring legacy of New England's witchcraft trials. So yes, I'm here for it. I want to read this one. Another one that I just stumbled upon, which sounds like so much fun, is called The Christmas Murder Game by Alexandra Benedict. This is coming out September 30th, so basically in October. I guess technically I should put this in my September category, but it feels like it's going to be October before I would even get my hands on it. But yes, it sounds awesome. It says, follow the clues, find the fortunes, solve the mystery. This Christmas is to die for. Let the games begin. I mean, do you need any more than that? It sounds fantastic. Another one that I have on my radar, I'm not 100% sure about, is Such Sharp Teeth by Rachael Harrison. This also comes out October 4th. I read The Return by Rachael Harrison, and it was so weird and creepy that I've been wanting to read another one. I never did get to Crackle. Oh, sorry, it's Cackle. I don't know why I call it Crackle every time. I think because there's a coffee cup on the front of it and it's cracked. So I always think Crackle. But no, it's Cackle by Rachael Harrison. I never really got to that one. I would like to. So it's definitely not something I'm avoiding. I just haven't made it to it. But this one involves a werewolf. So yes, I want to read it. I like I said, The Return was so weird. Like, I don't even know how to describe it. It was so weird and very, very unnerving. So I'm down to try again. The next one, which I'm super excited for, comes out on October 11th, and that is the 3rd volume of the Lore Olympus series. I read book 1 and 2 very recently. Loving it so far. Ready to carry on. This has such fantastic artwork, and I just love, love, love the colors. And yeah, I'm super excited to get the 3rd one again on October 11th. This is by Rachel Smythe. Next up comes out October 18th. That's The Lavender House by Lev A.C. Rosen, and the tagline says, "A delicious story from a new voice in suspense. Lavender House is Knives Out with a queer historical twist." I mean, what else do you need? Yes, let's do it. I feel like that's all we need to know. Next up is another one that is kind of a kid's book, so you may not be interested in, but I stumbled upon this while researching some new books, and I'm super excited. Dan Gutman and, in this case, Allison Steinfeld. I don't know if she's always the illustrator, but she is for this one. Dan Gutman, though, has been working on this Wait What series of biographies that just are fantastic. This is what we need for kids' biographies. And this one that I'm talking about that I'm so excited for is Ruth Bader Ginsburg Couldn't Drive. All of the books have like this weird like question part to them, and I'm super excited. Who does not love RBG? So yes, let's read this one. Goodreads has changed their layout, and I don't like it because I can't see what I want to see. It won't like let me skip to like the series and like more books like this. And so I don't remember what the other ones are called. It was something about like Einstein. I don't know, like Einstein couldn't chew gum or something weird. And I feel like that's just perfect for the kids to catch their attention. I don't think biographies are the easiest thing to pull kids into, so I'm really excited for this one. Another one that I'm pretty excited about is a young adult adaptation of Caste by Isabel Wilkerson. It's still going to be kind of a chunker of a book, but I think a young adult adaptation is always really great for school because it takes the information and these ideas that people are talking about and kind of, it doesn't make it like dumber, it just condenses it to where it makes it a little bit more concise. Even high school kids have a less attention span than we do, so they need a condensed version. But I think this could be a really, really interesting look, and I'm excited to read the young adult version. And this comes out in November. I've switched over to November, by the way. So we're in November now. Another one that comes out in November, this one's on the 8th, is Whiteout. I believe this is going to be short stories. I don't think it's a collab. Let me look. No, there's 6 authors, so there's going to be different stories. But it's called Whiteout. We have Danielle Clayton, Tiffany D. Jackson, Nick Stone, Angie Thomas, Ashley Woodfolk, and Nicola Yoon all writing. They did Blackout a couple of years ago, and this one is Whiteout, and I love the cover. I love all of it. I'm ready for it. I just recently, in the last book fair we had, bought Blackout, so I'm excited for this. I think this will be a lot of fun. One that I've read already is And Yet. These are poems by Kate Bear. If you haven't read a Kate Bear poetry collection, I recommend it. I'm not big on poetry, but I love these. I've already pre-ordered it. I've already read it. I got an advanced copy of it, got to review it, and yes, I love her books. This one's called And Yet, comes out November 8th. The first one was called What Kind of Woman, and now I don't remember the name of the second one, and of course Goodreads is not helping. I Hope This Finds You Well. That's what it was. Fantastic. I think I Hope This Finds You Well was my favorite one, but any of them are fantastic. pick them up, give them a try. Eternally Yours is my last pick for you, and it features Patrice Caldwell as the editor and several young adult authors, and it comes out September 20th. That's still not November, but at least it's in the fall, and I believe this is like supernatural, paranormal short stories, so yeah, I'm excited for that one as well. Some of the authors you can expect to see in this edition is Kate Chow, Kendar Blake, Chloe Gong, Casey McQuiston, Sarah Gailey, Alexis Henderson, Sonia Menon, Melissa Dela Cruz, Maria Rakowski, etc. So yes, I think this is going to be great, and I just absolutely love that cover. So yes, there's my apparently very disordered list of books I'm excited about coming out in the fall. Let me know if you are also stoked for any of these, and if I did not mention one you're looking forward to, let us know down in the comments so we can look forward to it as well. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again in another video soon. Bye for now.